What's up, everybody? Doksimon here. Welcome to yet another property tour. Today we're here to show you this beautiful 4-bedroom modern house, all en suite with 2 living room, 2 kitchen and a swimming pool sitting on a 55 by 100 feet lot size, situated right in Ghana's prime area, Chado to be precise. But before we go inside to show you this property, do make sure to click the red subscribe button to be a part of this wonderful family. And whilst you're there, don't forget to smash the notification bell so you get notified anytime we post a new video on this channel. Now, let's get right into this property. Let's take a look at the perimeters of this property so you get to understand the surrounding and how beautiful it is before we go into the property itself. Now, driving through this motorized gate, you're ushered to a spacious frontal compound that can comfortably take about 4 cars at max. You have a patch of greenery on the left wing of the property with your water system treatment right here. I'm going to talk about that in a bit, but let's take a closer look at the facade. As soon as you open the main gate, the sliding motorized gate, one of the first things that actually embraces you with its beauty is this facade right here. If you take a very closer look at it, it is quite modern. I love everything about it. If you look at this left side of the property, of the facade, you realize that you've got stone work claddings on this end with a 4-panel window, which is actually double glazed, sound insulated, of course, and it has burglar proof in there. Okay, and then this side of the facade is more like a protruding end, which actually houses your balcony at that level, and you have a glass balustrade that has been used to actually protect it in case, to prevent people from wanting to fall over. And that's a very nice touch. I love the simplicity of the facade. Not too much busy design and color and all that. Both colors actually complement itself, and that's a very beautiful thing. Now, let me show you something right here that adds a massive value to the property, and that is the water treatment that has actually been installed right here. So you don't need the general public water supply to have water into the premises. Now, this particular house here houses the water treatment plant, which gives you pure water. All right, so this is borehole drip, like from the underground, with a perfect water treatment. Now, what the developer have done in here is that any water coming out from this place, of course, is properly treated, comes all the way to this end. Now, right here, let me open that. Now, right here, you've got 2 polytanks, right? So the water from this particular system, which actually has been treated already, enters into this particular polytank, right? And then from this polytank enters into the next polytank, and that one is what you have, moved into the building. So you have a perfect clean water to do anything that you intend to do. Now, this is quite expensive. The whole system is quite expensive. So now let's continue our tour to the rest of the property. So we're moving to the right wing of the property. There actually opens up, or you have, a walkway that takes you to the backyard. I forgot to show you the security quarters, right? So you have your security quarters right here where you can have your security personnel, right, housed. Now on this side, okay, grants you access to the backyard area. It's quite walkable. The space right here, it's about 8 feet, which is very walkable. Now the backyard actually houses your swimming pool, okay? So you have a very beautiful swimming pool layout right here. You've got the kids section, then you've got the, the adult section all the way to this side, which is, I think is about 8 feet or something, 8 feet depth. And then I love the fact that it has been cladded or covered up with a synthetic grass, so you don't have to be doing maintenance on greeneries on the ground and all that. Now, one beautiful thing and feature that I need to mention is that the developer also decided to add this particular, house right here, which you can convert into a gym or any other facility that would give you the luxury of maximizing your backyard area. So the space in here is technically about 18 meters square thereabout, and that is quite spacious. Now behind this actually houses your boys quarters or your helpers quarters in case you have somebody that would help you clean up the perimeter and all of that. they can actually be housed in the helpers quarters. Come, let me show you. So you've got about 4 feet walkable area that actually takes you to your boys' quarters, right? So you've got about 11 square meter, and then right here houses your bathroom and your toilet for your helpers quarters. So coming out from the helpers quarters, right over there is your swimming pool system that actually draws and pumps in water and all that. Now, on this side is your right wing of your property. So what you see over there is where the two poly tank has been housed. So they decided to use it more like a partition and all that. Now this security door right here is an exit door that comes out from the kitchen. Now let's continue our tour to the rest of the property. I obviously love this stonework at the backyard of the property. I also love the feature right opposite, the swimming pool area, the stonework cladding that you see out there. That's a very beautiful thing. And if you also look at the fence wall, it has actually been, given an extra layer of security with this electric fence that goes across the whole property. So now let's take a walk into the main building so we get to tour what this beautiful 4-bedroom modern house has got for us. Let's go right into the building. So opening up this wooden finish antique security door, you are ushered to this mini foyer area that actually takes you into the building, right? So you've got this opening that takes you to one of the bedrooms on the ground level. Of course, you can use that as your guest bedroom, and as well as your powder room or your guest WC right here. So up straight ahead on the left hand side ushers you into the living area, the open kitchen, as well as the secondary or the primary kitchen. Now let's take a walk here and then we get to tour the other places. Now this door right here, okay, connects you to one of the bedrooms on the ground level, which you can use as your guest. Now this opening ushers you to the guest WC. And one cool feature, I just love the mirror right here. I mean, how cool is that? So you've got a quite spacious area with your WC and of course your beautiful fluted vanity basin. And then I love the tiles on the wall. That's quite beautiful. Now let's take a walk into one of the bedrooms on the ground level. I love the door finishes. So you're welcome to one of the bedrooms on the ground level, which is technically about 15 meters square. It's quite sizable. And then you've got 3 windows throwing in natural daylight into the premises, of course. And then this door connects you to the washroom of this particular bedroom. Okay, so one beautiful thing I like about this space, you have a very simple plain ceiling with beautiful corner moats and recessed lights. And of course, you have your air conditioning unit right there. Let's continue our tour to the rest of the property. Passing through the foyer area, you welcome or embrace with this beautiful space right here that actually houses your living area, your dining area, and your open kitchen concept right here. And then I love the space. Technically, the whole space all combined, you're probably looking at about 70 meters square. Of course, you can have here to be more like a 50 something meters square, and you have your open kitchen area to be somewhere around 20 or 18 meters square thereabout. If you add all that together, you're having technically about 60, 65 meters square for this space, and I think it's quite sizable, it's quite spacious. So you have this area being your living area where you can actually welcome your guests, and you have your TV, your entertainment area right here. And of course, this area houses your, your dining space, and you've got this tall window opening up to the back where you have your swimming pool installed, and that is very beautiful. So one of the things that actually catches my attention about this living space right here, or this open area, is that it comes with tons of windows that brings in natural daylight and proper air circulation, of course ventilation. So with the windows that you've got, you can save a lot of energy because you have more air coming in and all of those things. I love this feature right here. And one thing that I need to mention that I actually love is the fact that the developer actually incorporated a lot of stoneworks and other things that makes the house feel like a bit kind of natural. So if you realize that the minute you walk through there, the main door. Of course, you're welcome with this partition. So this partition right here actually partitions the living area and the foyer area. And the surface of the partitioning has been cladded with some sort of beautiful stoneworks, which is actually giving it an extra beauty and extra layer of, comfort and beautiful ambience. And then I love everything about it. You've got some openings right here. Of course, you can put some flowers and all that just to beautify the entire space. You also have the same cladding on this side. You realize you have this beautiful stonework cladding on this area as well, neatly and properly done. I might commend the people that actually worked on it. They did a very great job. Continue our tour. Let me show you the open kitchen concept that this house has been graced with. Now on this area, you realize that you've got your fully fitted open kitchen concept with all the kitchen appliances that will make you have a very beautiful and a comfortable cooking experience. So to all my Western friends that are a fan of open kitchen, here you have it. Everything that there is to be in a modern kitchen is right here. You've got your beautiful sink, you've got your hood, your heat extractor, you've also got an electric induction hub, and that's a very thoughtful thing. You have tons of cabinets right here to actually store a lot of your things. Now this side of the tall cabinet houses your inbuilt refrigerator and your freezer, which is on the downside, and it's very nice. I love the finishes of the kitchen. I love the worktop and everything that it comes with. And another feature of the kitchen that I need to point out is this wine rack here where you get to put your wine and all of those things. You've also got cabinets, base cabinets all here as well. You've also got another wine rack here and another one right there. Beautiful. So one good thing I like about this particular house is that the developer decided to feature two kitchens. One is open and one is primary, because he knows that not everybody is a fan of open kitchen, and of course not everybody is a fan of closed kitchen. So he decided to put the two just to make sure you get what you want. Now this door, okay, opens up to the primary kitchen right here. You've also got tons of base cabinet as well as top cabinet as well. You have a tall cabinet right here. You have a beautiful worktop. So you get to put a lot of your things right here. So you basically have no excuse. So this is your heat extractor and your gas cooktop. Now on this area, you've got your pantry right here, or you can also convert it into a laundry. Now this security door opens up to the backyard of the house. Let me see if I can open it. I should be able to open it. Great. So this door, like I said earlier, opens up to the backyard space. Cool. In case you're doing your pounding and all that, you get to do it right here. And that's a very thoughtful thing. And I almost forgot to tell you the square meter or the area of the primary kitchen. So the space right here for this primary kitchen is technically about 16 meters square. And that is quite sizable for a primary kitchen. Now let's continue our tour to the rest of the property. So on the ground level, the developer decided to also feature an office space. In case you want to work from home, you have that chance and the luxury to do that. So this door right here opens up to your office space on the ground level, and the space is technically about 11 to 12 meters square, which is quite sizable for a home office. You also got two windows bringing in daylight into the premises as well. Lovely. Now let's continue our tour to the rest of the property. Now we're going upstairs to see what the first level has got for us. Now a quick overview on the ground level. You have one bed, you have open kitchen concept, you have a dining space, you have a living room area, you have a primary kitchen, and you have a door that actually leads you to the backyard to enjoy your swimming pool, and of course a guest WC right here. Now let's continue our tour to the top so we get to see what the top has also got for us. Okay, so now climbing up the stairway, I realize that it just feels like I'm not even walking on something, and that is because of this woolen carpet on the stairway that actually cushions your feet. I think it's nice. It's a thoughtful thing. You have a glass balustrade and a silver railing, all the way to the top, the first level. So climbing up the staircase, you're ushered to this mini landing area. To my left houses your family area as well as the balcony, and then to my right actually houses the 3-bedroom on the first level, and that includes the primary bedroom. Now let's take a walk to see some of the bedrooms. Okay, we've got this door opening up to one of the first bedroom on the first level. The space of the bedroom is technically about 20 meters square, and that is huge, quite big. You've also got an inbuilt wardrobe spanning almost from floor to ceiling, slidable door, of course. I love the finishes, I love everything. And then come check this out. So in case you hang your things and then maybe you are as tall as me and you can't actually reach it, you just have to pull this down and have access to your clothes, and that is very thoughtful. So you've got basically two windows throwing in natural daylight into their premises, and that is a very cool thing for ventilation sake and all that. You also got an air condition, and one beautiful thing about the space, everything is simple, not too much clumsy design and painting. The ceiling is quite simple with recessed lights and a simple corner mode. So you've got this door here opening up to your washroom space. Wow, quite spacious, isn't it? Okay, so the washroom space I think is going to be around 7 to 8 meters square. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so you've got a floaty vanity basin, you've got your WC, of course, and you've got your enclosed shower cubicle right there with a square telephone shower. And one thing that I love is that you've got this big, gigantic mirror right here. So whatever you're standing, you still get to see yourself, and that is good. I love it. Now let's continue our tour to the rest of the bedrooms. So now we are entering into the bedroom two on the first level. So opening up this door, you're ushered to the bedroom two, which is quite spacious. Wow. This is almost the same size as the bedroom that we are coming up from, only that this is quite bigger. So this will technically be around 25 meters square, and that is because if you add this to that, you're basically going to get about 25 meters square, and that is quite big. You've also got your inbuilt, wardrobe, slidable, of course, but the wardrobe space is quite bigger than the first one that we are coming out from. You also have whoosh. You also have the same concept. The finishes are quite beautiful, and that is a very, very thoughtful thing. So one thing about this is that you've got basically more like a three window, actually throwing in natural daylight into the premises. You've got this right here, and then you've also got this horizontal slidable window as well. The ceiling is quite nice. You have a very simple flat ceiling with corner modes and tons of recessed lights illuminating the surface. Now right here you've got this door opening up to the bathroom space. So you've got your floaty vanity basin, you've got your WC, and one thing that this bathroom shares in common with the first one is the gigantic mirror that actually you get to see yourself, right? Beautiful. And you've got the enclosed shower right here with a square telephone shower. I think the other room has more advantageous space than this one, and of course this one also has got more space than the other bedroom. I think it kind of like balances itself. Now let's continue our tour to the rest of the property. Now you've got this door opening up to your master or your primary bedroom. Let's check it out. Wow, very, very big. So the space of the master bedroom alone is commanding about 50-meter square, and that is just the open space excluding the bathroom. 50 meters square for a primary bedroom is quite big, and you have an L-shaped inbuilt wardrobe or closet spanning from floor to ceiling, all slidable. You've also got the same feature as the first room that we toured as well, to pull down your stuff. And I love the color. Very, it's a laminated white, and it's quite beautiful. I love the finishes and all that. You've got more space, and you've got tons of window bringing in natural daylight into the space, and that is a very, very thoughtful thing. You've got a 2.5 horsepower air conditioning unit. Now on this side of the primary bedroom actually opens up to the master bedroom or the primary bedroom bathroom. Wow, this is spacious, this is beautiful, this is luxury, this is comfort. I love everything that it features. You've got a beautiful bathtub, you have a recess space right here where you can put one or two things. You have a beautiful countertop or worktop that you can place one or two things to all beautify the entire space. You have your enclosed shower cubicle right here with a beautiful black colored square telephone shower. You also have right here, you have a recessed WC system. And that is very nice, very, very beautiful. I mean, everything about this is quite beautiful. You have a very simple things that actually adds up to the whole beauty. On this side of the master bedroom bathroom, you've got your twin vanity basin, of course, is floating in a very gigantic mirror that is spanning from wall to wall. That is extremely luxurious and it's quite beautiful. I love everything about it. And now let's continue our tour so I get to show you the family living area. Let's go. So this opening right here brings you to the family living area, which is also very spacious. So the space of this family area is commanding as high as 28 meters square, and that is very, very beautiful. You've got your entertainment area right here. One thing that I must admit, and I definitely have to say, is the fact that every space in this particular property are all big. The least space we have, I think, is the primary kitchen, which is technically about, I think, somewhere around 16, 17 meters square. Everything is quite spacious and is very, very beautiful. Okay, so and I love the ceiling. This one has a little bit modern ceiling with some, LED light across it, with a little drop down and recessed light going across all of it, and that is very, very, very beautiful. I love it. Now the entertainment area is quite simple. It has been recessed into the wall, so right here you get to put one or two things just to beautify the entire space here. And this tall window here as well ushers you or brings you out to the balcony area. Come, let me show you how big the balcony is. So this is the balcony area. Man, the balcony alone is also commanding a space. You can actually put in, chairs right here to enjoy the cool breeze. Everything about this property is modern and luxurious, and I love it. And you've also got a waterproof socket, two-in-one waterproof socket right at the balcony level as well. You have one right here, and then you also have another one right there. I definitely need to add that, you've also got a wall light, two wall lights right here, and the other one right there. So this brings us to the end of this particular beautiful modern property tour. If you're interested to acquire this property, we're going to leave all the information about it, the price, the location, the payment plan, and every other thing that you need to know about acquiring this property. We thank you for your love and your support. If this is your first time chancing upon our video, kindly click on the red subscribe button and be a part of this wonderful family. Until next time, stay blessed and catch you on our next video. Peace.